Hey guys, HC Crypto here and welcome back to the channel. So if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, drop a comment, drop a like, hit the notifications bell to stay informed, and we'll do our best to keep you up to date. So the ETF situation, not just in the United States, which is really the global center of the financial system, specifically crypto, a lot of the times, whether it be positive or negative, a lot of the times it's coming from there. So recently we did cover that the United Kingdom, being the FCA, which is the Financial Conduct Authority, the equivalent of the SEC in the United Kingdom, has approved Bitcoin ETPs to list on the London Stock Exchange. So this is pretty huge. We've been waiting for this, and this is all playing into the bigger narrative of global adoption, right? Of getting the financial the financial sector to accept this thing for what it truly is, whether they want to treat it like gold, like gambling, whatever, as long as they accept it in some way, shape or form, which gives the nod to the older generation, so to speak. I don't want to start labeling generations like Gen Z and millennials and all of these different things. I'm just saying the older generation, right? We want every level of the human age to be involved in this. And we want it to be as easy as possible, and we want it to be as safe as possible for them. And this, for a lot of people, is a huge step. So we have got articles which are currently going out. So let's take a look at this article, which is more or less explaining to us what's going on. So the United Kingdom Financial Watchdog has given the green light for the UK's first physically backed Bitcoin and Ethereum exchange traded funds. WisdomTree has received approval from the Financial Conduct Authority to list its two exchange-traded products on the London Stock Exchange. The WisdomTree Physical Bitcoin and WisdomTree Physical Ethereum are already listed on Dutch Börse, Xetra, the Swiss Stock Exchange 6, and the Euronext exchanges in Paris and Amsterdam. So this is really good. It doesn't just reach here, it reaches out into Europe as well. This gives a lot of different avenues, routes, and it's going to create a lot of different kind of levels of exposure, let's say, for crypto in general, because as BTC goes up, as Ethereum goes up, these kind of things tend to push up with it. So this is a really good article. I'm not going to bore you with it because it's basically exactly what it says it is. So we knew this was coming, right? But this for me isn't a buy the rumor, sell the news kind of situation, which a lot of the times, a lot of these kind of articles that are quite bullish normally are. There's some kind of end result which is going to end in people just taking profits, but this is a very significant time for crypto moving forward. We are in the precipice of this serious movement, and obviously BTC has been reacting. So let's take a look at the BTC chart, because currently ETH is moving up, and we'll be taking a look at ETH shortly, but BTC in itself is doing absolutely amazing. We've pushed back up to that 70k range. And what I would say to a lot of people is there will be some outflows when it comes to these ETPs and ETFs getting listed, be it BTC, ETH, or both, or just one or the other, so to speak, right? There's always going to be some kind of small outflow. And my kind of logic behind this is there's probably a lot of institutional investors already. There's probably a lot of banks and different levels of that sector that are already kind of secretly involved in it, whether it be through proxies or accountants or those kind of different things. And the likelihood is some of those people are going to take that and legitimize it and put it into these ETPs or these new ETFs dropping. So let's keep it moving here. And the second article that really caught my eye was VanEck has officially listed its spot Ethereum ETF on the DTC, trading under the ticker ETHV. This is once again huge. So we're seeing different things trending. We're seeing the Bank of England trending down here, because what's going to happen is, like I was saying, this is going to hit different sectors moving forward. But instead of just having news one side, we've got news both sides, the United Kingdom and also the United States. Let's move on to this article as well and take a look at this. So we've got VanEck's Ethereum spot ETF listed on the DTC under the ticker ETHV. So Ethereum has been surging. It's been doing really, really well. So I'm kind of 50-50 with my XRP and ETH, kind of like what I take gains and put it into these more blue chip assets that are more safe, more secure, and have a kind of consistent future ahead of them. Now, something to take into note currently is that the SEC themselves do have to approve this, and it is still pending. So although it is listed, and this is really bullish, it's really going to come down to the released amendment of that 90B-4 forms. So like I said, the SEC are going to have the final say and sway over this whole thing. But this is a really good article. Once again, not going to bore you with it. I'm just trying to get this news out there for everybody that the likelihood is we start to see a big push out, see a new all-time high for BTC, and maybe we'll push out of this phase of going through chopsolidation and instead just go for the massive beginning of this run now. So it's going to be really interesting, and obviously ETH has been reacting to this news. So if we bring up the trading view for ETH, as you can see currently from that swing low to the swing high, you're looking about 33%. For Ethereum investors, this is a substantial amount, a very substantial amount. And obviously this is all going to be based on what happens with the SEC. Now, what we do know historically is the SEC play a good game. Now, they're under a lot of scrutiny at the moment to more or less not mess things up and not stunt the growth more than they already have. They're under a serious amount of fire. They've never been in the presidential limelight as much as they have with crypto. Now, with all of this being said, right, if we look at the way that the BTC ETFs were going, it didn't look like they were going to get approved. Now, it kind of looks like that with these ETH. The whole way through this, I thought to myself, nah, it's not going to get to this point. It's not going to get to this point. But eventually, boom, we've got to this point. So gradually, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's hitting straight away. So these are really good points to take away and kind of think about how the next week's going to go, how the weekend's going to go, and how different portions of the world are going to kind of react to this. And the market itself is starting to react to this. You're starting to see utility coins, for example, like Luna Classic, XRP starting to move up as well. That's had a really good push. So you're starting to see all of these different coins start to move up. So it could be we see a very, very bullish market over the next couple of weeks, which would be nice, a good way to start the summer here in the United Kingdom. But more importantly, it's going to be good overall for crypto, seeing this major adoption coming through on both sides in the United Kingdom and in the United States. But guys, like I said, I'll leave links to absolutely everything we went through here in the description. Subscribe, like, comment, hit the notifications bell. And other than that, guys, stay safe, stay humble, stay aware. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.